Okay, so this is the Canon G7X. It's got a really nice feel to the body. Feels like it's all metal. It's got a click wheel in the front here for adjusting various different settings, and you can set that up to control various different settings. Along the side here, it's got a pop-up flash that can pop up. And on the back, it's got a screen, which I've obviously made very dirty, but it does tilt up for doing selfie shots, which I actually find I use quite a bit in my channel, sort of recording video and being able to see the video that is being recorded and what my framing is. Got sort of the standard controls here. Nice big buttons on this camera, which I really like. Along the side here, we've got a button for connecting via Wi-Fi, and then we've got the USB port and HDMI port. Along the top of the camera, we've got the mode dial with the PASM controls and the other modes of the camera, as well as an exposure compensation here, which is really nice. It's got a nice feel to it. Zoom button, on-off button, and snapshot button. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn it on. So right now we're in video mode here, and we've got this button here which allows us to see what the f-stop and the shutter speed are, and then you can see it as you're adjusting using the front dial there, what settings are changing. At the function set button here, which gives you all of their basic controls, basic camera controls like white balance, picture profile, or sort of the coloring of the image that you're going to get, ND on off. So all the basic functions are right in here, and you can decide what's inside this menu. The video mode has two options, standard mode, manual mode, and then iframe mode. So basically you got an automatic or semi-automatic mode and then manual mode. In photography, you get a lot more options. Just push that function button, and then you can see, it's added a bunch more different options to the side menu there. So that's a really handy feature to have. It's also nice. It's got a touch screen, so for doing focus and aperture controls, you can just touch. Found the focus to be really nice and smooth. It does take a little bit of time, but it doesn't hunt too much when it's focusing. So that's a really nice feature, especially for doing video and changing the focus within the video mode. The screen does also articulate. I don't know if I said that already, but so you can sort of film yourself. That's a nice feature to have. Yeah, and that's the sort of what the body looks like of the G7X. Okay, so for the Wi-Fi connectivity of the G7X, all you gotta do is push this button. The first time you push this button, it sends you through a setup mode that gets you setting it up. The camera does allow you to connect through your home Wi-Fi or work Wi-Fi, so that way your iPhone can have its much needed and desired internet connection, because find that if it's not connected to a Wi-Fi network that's connected to the internet, it will try to disconnect you at the first possible opportunity. So that's a nice feature. So all you got to do is you just push this button, and hopefully it'll remember the access point that I put in. I have been having some problems with the Wi-Fi mode on this camera. I don't know whether it's because it's brand new or what, but now it seems to be working great. So we just connect the Canon Wi-Fi or camera window app, Canon camera window app, and there we go. So now we can view the images that are on the camera, and let me just focus here. So we can, view and download them. It records in MPEG-4 format, the camera does, for video, which means that you can download it to your iPhone and edit it on your iPhone in iMovie. And then you can also control the camera. Unfortunately, there's two things I really don't like about the camera control mode. One is it's only for photos. It does not allow you to record video. And then also, as you can see here, it turns off the screen of the camera, basically. I mean, it just puts this use target device. So you can't see yourself in the camera. You have to look through the viewfinder on your phone. That's kind of a pain. You get just a few settings. You get zoom, and then you get You can do the self-timer mode. You can activate that. And that's pretty much it. You can adjust focus by clicking, I believe. Doesn't seem to be letting me do that. Yeah, I guess you can't. I guess you can't set the focus on here, so that's kind of a bummer. So really limited app as far as the actual control. It's basically just a trigger to trigger the camera, and that's pretty much it. Too bad, because they did put this nice button along the side here, nice dedicated button to make it really fast and easy to connect via Wi-Fi, but they didn't give you very many controls over the Wi-Fi, so that's too bad. But that's how the Wi-Fi works on the Canon G7X.